second. Matt, hi.
I need a scientist.
Come on in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you busy?
Well, I'm a little behind at work. I was just finishing up some genetic typing. What can I do for you?
See, we got this new ramrod commissioner with more college degrees than brains who's ordered this stupid test on everyone to see if we're crazy. Hell, I could have phoned that one in, right? But it's mandatory. See, I've answered a few of them, but I don't want to embarrass myself. I figure you being a scientist, you could give me some idea, what they want to hear. Sort of.
Psychological evaluation. How fascinating.
Fascinating. It's a bunch of bull.
Oh, I don't know. This one's interesting. Would you rather A, walk your dog, B, clean your desk, or C, make love? I mean, I've seen how messy your desk is, and you don't own a dog.
This was a bad idea.
Matt, I'm sorry. I'm a biochemist, not a psychologist. There are no right answers. Just be honest. It's a good chance for you to learn about yourself and for others to learn about you.
Hey, I do my job. Nothing else should matter.
Matt, it's only an evaluation.
Yeah, but if they find out you tie your shoelaces wrong, they ship you off to another division. You're behind a desk.
This is Cathy Franco. I'll be right there.
Trouble?
That was my service. There's been a break-in at the lab. I've got to go down there.
You want me to go with you?
Go with me? Why?
Well, it's kind of late and it's a crazy town.
Well, thank you, Matt, but I can take care of myself. Besides, I'm stronger than you are.
I didn't mean you needed help.
But I wouldn't mind the company.
Right. Yeah. I'd rather face a burglar with a gun than this thing any day.
You can go home, Frank.
Professor Pettit, all your work.
And all of my animals. I tried to have you paged to tell you not to bother. Everything is under control.
Is your alarm hooked into the police?
Yep. I got the 459 just as I was dunking my glazed twist. The boys in blue just left. I'm Jeffries.
Sykes, Central. You boys from Hollenbeck get all the messy stuff.
Yeah, we're usually cleaning up after you lazy bums. And speaking of lazy, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Matt came as a friend.
Ah, good thing. Hate to think the department pulled two of us off donut duty.
what do we got here?
Blood. SID's on the way.
Not human.
It's rodent. I rely on them heavily for my cerebral research.
He's a behaviorist.
What?
A mice and maze doctor.
There's enough disorder here without you adding to it.
Sorry, Doc. Evidence.
What's up with Doc?
Eggheads. If you don't equal MC squared, they flip.
Hey, yo, Jeffries. Think you can get a nice, clean lift off of this?
Not as good that would do. It belongs to Bobo, a chimp. The extenuated phalanges indicate that.
Chimps have long fingers.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now, if you'd all quite finished, I'd like to clean up my lab.
Sorry, nobody's cleaning up anything till SID gives this place the once-over.
Guys are regular miscongeniality. Sykes.
Matt, Cathy, I'm between meetings, so I have to make this fast. I just wanted to call and thank you for going with me last night.
Oh, don't mention it. Any word on that break-in?
Well, yes, that's why I'm calling. Detective Jeffries is sure that it was a protest.
Protest?
Animal rights activists? Luckily, we found most of the animals in the building.
We're going to be late.
I have to go, Matt. I'm sorry. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Hey,
bye-bye.
Cathy?
Matt, what's up?
Have you ever noticed that Detective Jeffries hanging around the lab before?
No, I don't think so. Why? Is there a problem?
Oh, no. It's probably just my cop curiosity working OT again. I'll see you.
Oh, you forgot this.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that shrink at work's been itching to get me on the couch. Boy, is she in for a big disappointment, huh?
Matt, you're too modest. I was a little short of time, but I tried to be thorough. Question number 6 was quite enlightening. That you'd rather be at home alone than at a party with your friends? That says a lot.
You read this?
Well, of course, you...
Boy, terrific. Next, you're going to be coming over reading my mail?
If you didn't want me to read it, then why did you leave it?
I didn't leave it. I forgot it.
I thought you wanted me to read it.
I wanted your advice, not for you to invade my privacy.
Matt, if you're concerned about your privacy being invaded, then I think we should talk about it.
I've got a shrink at work who wants to talk. I don't need one at home.
Humans. This should tie us into the newcomer tissue catalog at the lab. Just be a second.
Look, Cathy, about the profile tests. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I guess I sort of overreacted.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's just that I...
Rather be alone than go to a party with your friends? Ah, here it is. The tissue belongs to a newcomer named...
Silas Marner.
You know this guy, too?
Yes. We were in quarantine together. Camp 7. It was a military facility they mothballed back in the early 90s.
Not a pleasant place, from what I've heard.
We both spent time in a hospital ward soon after the crash. We had kumle-kula.
What?
Like pneumonia.
That's strange. Must be some kind of mistake.
What?
Well, if this tissue belongs to your killer, then it's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Terrific.
Matt,
I had a little accident, yeah?
I'll get you another bag.
No, that's okay. I'll just lump it together.
Oh, I'm glad I caught you. What time is the meeting tonight?
What meeting?
The Tenants Association meeting.
Oh, what I know.
You're the president.
You mean that discussion we had in the laundry room was for real?
Mrs. Guillerou was quite sincere when she nominated you.
Mrs. Guillerou thinks my name is Jim, and she hangs out in the laundry room way too much.
Well, it's very warm down there. It's good for her arthritis.
Look, I just said I'd be president so she'd give me some bleach.
Mr. Hopper formally nominated you, and I seconded, and then you left, and you were unanimously elected. So what time tonight?
7? Your place?
Fine. Could I have that? Thanks.
Glad to save you a trip to the market.
What?
Oh, nothing. See you tonight.
Right. Oh. Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Right on time.
Tenants meeting. Okay, so Mike's gonna draw up the letter on his law firm stationery, bitching at the garbage man to replace the cans on the curb. Oh, we'll sue them.
You want me to copy on that?
No.
Point of order.
Mr. Hopper.
The bylaws state that all letters concerning the status and maintenance of this building come from the president's desk.
Well, not this time.
I think that my husband's law firm letterhead just might be a little more effective.
Point of order.
What?
She was out of order.
Suck on your pipe, Hopper.
If we're not going to follow the bylaws, why do we bother to have them?
Good point. All in favor of dropping the bylaws, say aye.
Point of order.
What?
There's no motion on the floor.
How'd you like to be on the floor?
Matt.
Just write the letter, okay, Mike? Any other business? No? Okay. Then I hereby adjourn.
Matt. Mrs. Guillerou?
Yes, Mrs. Guillerou.
The ramp?
The what?
Last month, we voted to put a ramp in the rear entrance.
Oh, yeah. Is it all right, Mrs. Guillerou?
You were going to check into it.
Oh, right. This week, for sure.
You know, I'd like to reevaluate this ramp.
I agree. I think $700 is a lot of money.
We allocated the funds.
Point of order.
Yeah, will we have a quorum on that vote?
Yes, we did.
I was in pretrial. I was incredibly preoccupied last month. Did you fax me on those minutes?
Everyone was copied.
Yeah, I'll take care of the ramp.
Point of order.
You know what you can do with your point of order? Cathy, thanks for the pistachios. Meeting for this guy is adjourned.
I don't believe he can do that.
Oh, hi, Miss Gillaroo. Shouldn't you be down in the laundry room?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. These are for you. Perch and onions.
Oh.
My husband ate them every Friday.
Thanks, but I...
That ramp makes it a lot easier to go to the market.
Oh, look, Mrs. Gillaroo, I'm
I
really
just
busy
wanted to
working.
thank you for finding the time, Jim.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that a fish in your hand, or am I just glad to see you? Oh, I guess I didn't say that correctly.
Who put the ramp in?
Oh, I called a contractor. Is it all right?
Mrs. Gillaroo gave me fish and onions. She thinks I did it.
Well, I told her... well, you know, you are the president. I didn't mean to be out of order.
I would have done it.
Of course you would have.
Why didn't you just tell Gillaroo you did it?
Why? Well, I don't know. Have you ever talked to Mrs. Gillaroo?
Yeah, we had a nice exchange about fabric softener.
She moved into this building when it was built. She raised 3 children here. Her husband passed away right down front.
Hope it wasn't the cooking. Look, what does this have to do with a ramp up the backstairs entrance?
Mrs. Gillaroo wanted you to be president because she trusted you. She was glad you were here to run things. I guess I didn't want her to think you didn't care. I'm sorry. Was I out of order?
No. I guess I was.
Please join us tomorrow night when we continue our 5-part series on LA's first newcomer detective, Sergeant George Francisco.
Did you see George's feature?
I saw it.
Oh, it really made George look good.
Made me look like a part of the canine corps. The one on the leash.
For the next 60 seconds, there will be a test of the emergency broadcast system.
I guess George is the focus of the thing. Cathy? You okay? What? It's only a test.
Oh. I don't know how your FCC got that particular tone, but it's extremely arousing.
What?
That tone, F sharp above high C, it's very sexually stimulating.
Gee, I didn't know that about you people.
There's a lot about us you don't know. Matt, this was delivered for you today, and they needed a signature, so I took it.
Yeah, thanks. I'll see you.
I couldn't help but notice the Kaufman logo. Isn't he the man who produces the adult newcomer films?
Yeah. We're working on a case.
Oh.
It's evidence. You probably won't even watch it.
But if it's evidence, won't you have to watch it?
Not if I can help it. I'll see you.
Really, Matt, it's an all-night, all-singles laundromat. People go there to find mates for themselves and their socks. I don't mean to be blunt, Matt, but ever since I came down here to do my laundry, I've had this feeling that, well, it's a human term, that you've been undressing me with your eyes.
Me? Come on.
Then you weren't?
Whoa! I gotta go.
I didn't mean to chase you off.
And I didn't mean to lie. I was doing what you said.
This wouldn't have anything to do with that videotape, would it?
No. Yeah. It was pretty explicit. There were a lot of newcomer women
And you've never seen that before.
Well, when I wash this done, the machines are all yours.
I get curious too, Matt. I've even rented erotic human tapes for that very reason.
You?
I got curious about the human body. I've undressed you a couple of times.
You have? Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Come on in.
Oh, no. I just wanted to give you this.
Not another Arvin Kaufman Presents.
No. No, this was produced by the University Med School.
Female newcomer sexuality?
You can rent it at any video store. It may not have the flash and flare of what Kaufman produces, but I'll guarantee it's a lot more true to life.
Great.
You'll probably want to watch it by yourself.
Yeah. Probably the best way to go.
If you have any questions.
Thanks.